just sent my dead man, now he go out like a hitman.
I need it now. If I ain't have it, I'ma get it. Bitch, I'm the best, ain't no one could have said it.
Hey guys, so today I decided to make a part 2 about like the nerfed weapons that are pretty much that were nerfed really hard that people don't really use no more. So the first one would be Deadly Digital System. This was the weapon that when it first came out, everybody like used it because it was basically like a more powerful luxury beat. But now it's been nerfed like a lot since like update 20.0. Like it's been nerfed super. So basically, it doesn't even do so much damage. Like the only damage I've pretty much gotten were from the only kills I've gotten were from my special module, which had that lightning, basically, which is that lightning module that I have combination is like broken. But other than that, it's still okay because I have good mods. So all of these weapons will appear better than it is because I have pretty high mods, which makes, you know, of course, weapons better. But we're just talking about how Deadly Digital System now has a capacity where before it didn't, and it's been nerfed by a not set amount, but it's still nerfed according to wiki or the devs. Pretty much there's not really a clear nerf about what percent, but the capacity has been reduced, or the capacity is not infinite no more. And the second one we're gonna talk about is heavy sniper rifle. So this kind of like contradicting because I kind of like heavy sniper rifle. It used to be my most favorite, and then I don't really use it no more because, you know, they're so much better. There are weapons like Fair Sheriff or laser cat rifle that are like more damage than heavy sniper, which is one thing I like about snipers. If they're good damage, like if they can one shot with my modules, then say less. Which heavy sniper can still probably do that for some armors, but for the most part, it doesn't really one-shot body. But of course, like the no input delay is what makes it super good, of course, because basically you can pretty much you can use the reflector loadout, which is nice. It was nerfed twice too, which sucks really. It used to be like super broken. So now for the third one would be Gift Stitcher 2. Its damage isn't really nerfed, but the range is nerfed, which was a big factor of pretty much this shotgun, because its range would be amazing. It would be like better than OT range, and that's like OT range is like broken, of course, and it still is because it hasn't been fixed yet. But you know, now this has been fixed though, which kind of sucks because Gift Stitcher was super good, and if you made it mythical, like it was so worth it. Pretty much, it also did not have fixed delay before, which made it even better. I could pretty much use this like a second OT. If you guys couldn't get OT, Gift Stitcher was the way to go, basically. So I'm pretty much just gonna spam this weapon, and as you can see, there's like a small pullout delay because of fixed delay, and it's like 3-shot probably at a far range with my modules, but it won't. I don't think it even one-shots close range, which is pretty bad. Other than that, though, it's still pretty okay. It's like this is not like a super severe nerf, but it still impacted. But of course, I can't really say anything because mine is at mythical and I have like level 9 mods. But for the fourth one we're going to talk about is Time Scythe. So this damage was decreased by 10%, and its mobility went from 85 to 65. One thing good about Time Scythe was because of its attack speed. As you can see, I believe it has 89 attack speed, and with my modules, it made it even like better attack speed. So I pretty much can spam it, and like I'm able to get super punch like every 2 shots, I believe, to a enemy. But Time Scythe, especially if you don't have good modules, it's pretty useless now. Nobody really uses it. I remember people would be spamming it as their melee in duels, but nobody ever uses Time Scythe no more. This weapon is kind of forgotten because I don't know, devs just like didn't like it and got nerfed basically. But yeah, Time Scythe for me is still okay, but it's still nerfed regardless, and it's actually super fun to play around with because I have a new skin on it and it just looks sick as fuck. Pretty much But yeah, so we're gonna go on to the next one, or the last one, and the last one would be Cerberus, if you guys remember this one. So this one has rockets, cluster, and burning effect. It was decreased damage by 10%, and then it also got an extra 7% nerf, which made it even worse. But it's still pretty good, in my opinion. Of course, every other weapon that I used was basically pretty good. If they used to be OP before and they're nerfed, it's still pretty okay. But of course, I can't be talking, so basically it's still pretty bad. It has travel delay, which is a bad part of it. The clusters is pretty nice, which is like a plus to it, and the burning is also super good. So Cerberus is a weapon that used to be like super spammed. I remember back when I started playing, Cerberus was like, it wasn't nerfed yet, and everybody kept spamming it. It was like the pretty much new broken cluster bomb that came out, which everybody just spammed. And now it's been lots of nerfs, so this weapon is basically as forgotten as Time Scythe. I don't think anybody uses this heavy because this like's just better. But that is all for my list, part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next video. Thank you guys so much.